All right, welcome back. This is the third battle in the sixth mission. So I'm very much expecting this to be a very tough battle. Probably going to take a lot of losses because the difficulty usually ramps up towards the end of the missions, from what I've seen so far. So right now it's daytime. We still have all four escorts in the screen. We have a contact that's right in front of the convoy, so we're gonna go and hunt that U-boat down. I am currently 2 kills short of 50 to get the ASW Expert achievement, which theoretically means if I don't screw this battle up, I should be able to get the achievement in this battle. As for the mission itself, there's a chance that we could have a fourth mission after this. Uh, I don't know what the exact mechanics are because I got very confused the last time I got a fourth battle in a mission. We shall see. We shall see. So we're just gonna keep our wits about us and try be as aggressive as we can in the opening. Because I think so far radar is picking up all the contacts that are coming in. It's not like one of those night battles where they come in submerged all the time. But who knows? Maybe the daytime battles where the U-boats constantly come at you just submerged as well. We'll find out. But yeah, let's get right into it.
Hockey reporting.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to assigned station.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Maple maneuvering to new station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 030. Range 100 yards. From guide.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to station bearing 030. Range 100 yards from guide.
Contact Able now bears 030. Range 4,300 yards.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Stand by to fire. Start tracking contact. Target acquired.
Contact Able now bears 032. Range 3,900 yards.
Maple, reporting.
Hockey reporting. Contact Able now bears 035. Range 3,400 yards.
Stand by to fire.
Contact Able now bears 040. Range 2,700 yards.
Hard left rudder.
Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Contact Able now bears 047. Range 2,100 yards.
Fire.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 3, 4,
Fire.
5, 2, 0, 7, 5. Active search. 3,
Fire.
4, 5, 3,
On target.
0, 7.
Fire. Stand by to fire.
Contact
Fire.
Able now bears 059.
Fire.
Range 1,700 yards.
Course. 0,
Fire.
8, 0. Course. 0, 8, 0. Aye, sir.
Fire.
Sonar.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 0.
6, 8. Range 1,400 yards. Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 0, 5, 2 through 1, 4, 2. Sonar eye. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 6, 8. Range 1,100 yards. Contact increasing depth. Hard right rudder.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 6, 7. Range 700 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Hard left rudder.
Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Aye. Steady on course. 0. 0.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 6, 3. Range 400 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Able.
Now bears 0, 4, 7.
Fire 1.
Range 30 yards. Estimated depth.
Fire
medium.
2. Ready depth charge.
Combat sonar. Lost contact.
Fire
Able.
3.
Last bearing 2, 5, 3. Last range 100 yards.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
Bridge, port lookout, oil slick, bearing 2, 4, 3.
Bridge, port lookout, oil slick, bearing 2, 4, 2.
Sonar, combat, investigate arc.
2, 0, 4, through 2, 9, 4.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 2, 0.
4 through 2, 9, 4. Sonar eye.
Sonar. This is the captain.
Combat
Sonar. Regain contact. Able. Bearing 2, 0, 4. Range 600 yards. Active search 1, 7, 2. Through 2, 6, 2. Aye, sir.
Antler, reporting.
Hockey reporting. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 1, 7, 0. Range 600 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 349. Range 4,400 yards. From guide.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to station. Bearing 349. Range 4,400 yards. From guide. Ready to
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears
1, 5, 1. Range 400 yards. Wake on right cut. Rudder amidships.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Hard left rudder.
Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Aye. Steady on course. 1, 4, 1.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 1, 5, 1. Range 4,900 yards.
combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 1, 6, 1. Range
Fire 1.
100 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Fire 2.
Combat. New surface contact from radar.
Bearing
Fire
1,
3.
5.
1.
Range 4,900 yards. I designate contact Baker. Time 15, 17.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 2, 0, 7. Last range 30 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 2, 7, 5. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. You're clear to engage.
Roger. Maple engaging.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 059. Range 2,400 yards. From guide.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to station bearing 059. Range 2,400 yards from guide.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Able.
Roger. Antler engaging contact. Able.
Contact. Baker. Now bears 1, 6, 2. Range 3,400 yards. Hard right rudder.
Hard right rudder. Aye, sir.
Contact. Baker. Now bears 1, 6, 5. Range 2,700 yards.
Stand by to fire.
Hard right rudder.
Hard right rudder. Aye, sir.
Contact. Baker. Now bears 1, 6, Niner, range 2,100 yards.
Fire.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate ARC 126-221. Lost contact. Baker, last bearing 168. Last range 1,800 yards.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing
165. Range 1,700 yards. Investigating ARC 126 through 216. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire.
180. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 159. Range 1,300 yards. Bearing steady. 70. Aye, sir. Hockey Rip combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 157. Range 1,000 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 154. Range 600 yards. Bearing steady. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Bridge, port lookout, warship, CBDR, bearing, 141. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 160. Range 200 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last
Fire
known
one.
bearing 345. Range
Fire two.
2,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Fire contact. Baker. Last bearing 176. Last range 100 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Warship, CBDR. Bearing 122. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact. Baker, unknown results.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Sonar, combat. Investigate ARC 012 through 102.
Combat sonar. Investigating ARC 012 through 102. Sonar I.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, unknown results.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 337. Range 9,100 yards. Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 018. Range 400 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 337. Range 9,100 yards. I designate contact Charlie. Time 15:23. Sonar, combat. Investigate ARC 312.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 015. Range 200 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Combat sonar. Investigating ARC 312 through 042.
sonar I.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Charlie.
Roger. Hockey engaging contact. Charlie.
Stand by to fire.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 016.
Fire one.
Last range 30 yards.
Bloodhound,
Fire
this is
two.
Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing
Fire 3.
90. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow.
Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing 191. Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing
191.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 189. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
Sonar.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 1.
7. range 600 yards. Combat sonar, investigating arc 1, 4, 2, through 2, 3, 2, sonar eye. Combat sonar, contact, Baker, now bears 1, 5, 1, range 500 yards, strong propeller noise, 0.
Course 1, 6, 0. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker.
Now bears
130. Range.
200 yards, contact increasing depth.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 008. Range
Fire
2,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout.
Fire 2.
Warship, CBDR, bearing 0.
Fire 3.
8. 1. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Combat sonar, lost contact. Baker, last bearing
30.
last range
200 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 005. Range 2,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 328. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 003. Range 2,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 005. Range 2,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 357. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker.
bearing 005, range 700 yards. Ready depth charges.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 052.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, unknown results.
Sonar, combat, investigate arc. 3, 5.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Charlie, last known bearing. 331. Range, 7,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar, contact. Baker, now bears 016, range 400 yards. Strong propeller noise. Combat sonar, investigating arc 354 through 084. Sonar eye.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker.
Now bears
044.
4, range 100 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, unknown results.
Combat sonar.
Liar
Contact. Baker. Last bearing 04.
Fire 2.
Last range 100 yards.
Fire
Bloodhound,
3.
This is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 192. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie, oil slick sighted.
Sonar, combat, investigate arc. 1, 6.
6 through 2,
5.
6.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc 1.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 268. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Rudder amidships.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 009. Range 2,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 221 2311. Active search. 221 through 311. Aye, sir. Hard right rudder.
Hard right. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 324. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker, bearing 327. Range 700 yards.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 328. Range 9,700 yards.
Bridge, combat, new surface contact from radar. Bearing
3, 2, 8. Range 9,700 yards. I designate contact dog. Time 15.
29.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 343. Range 900 yards. bearings drifting right. Sounds of torpedo tube outer doors opening. Torpedo in the water.
Sonar, combat.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 0, 1, 2. Range 2,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 3, 5, 7. Range 900 yards. Bearings drifting right. Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 280 through 010. Sonar I. Rudder amidships.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 007. Range 800 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 008. Range 700 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 009. Range 600 yards.
Lost contact. Dog. Last bearing 330. Last range 8,400 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 010. Range 400 yards. Bearing steady.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/3 to the horizon. Bearing 0, 1, 1. Appears to be periscope feather.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, unknown results.
Ready depth charges. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 015. Range 100 yards. Contact increasing depth. Midships.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Lost
Fire
contact. Baker.
Last bearing 01. Fire 2. 5. Last range 100 yards. Fire
Bloodhound,
3.
This is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 200. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 203.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 205. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound. Maple, report.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Able.
Roger. Maple engaging contact. Able.
0. Course
0. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead flank.
All engines ahead.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/3 to the horizon. Bearing 3, 5, 3. Appears to be periscope feather.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Warship, CBDR. Bearing 004. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Able, bearing 288. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Able. Bearing 228.
Range
100 yards.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 315. Range 9,000
Fire
yards.
1. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Fire last 2. Bearing 228. Last Fire range 3. 100 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 315. Range 9,000 yards. I designate contact easy. Time 15:32.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 190. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 189. Range 500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 188. Appears to be periscope feather.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 187. Range 800 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Able. Bearing 193. Range 1,000 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Charlie, bearing 307. Range 6,500 yards from Bloodhound.
All escorts. Contact Baker has most likely been sunk by a Bloodhound. Well done.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Sonar, combat.
Investigate arc 153 through 2.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 220. Range 1,000 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Charlie, last known bearing 310. Range 6,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Charlie, bearing 310. Range 6,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Charlie, last known bearing 311. Range 6,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 311. Last range 7,300 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 217. Range 800 yards. Strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 1. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 212. Range 500 yards. Strong propeller noise.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie, unknown results.
Hard right rudder. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 206. Range 200 yards.
Strong propeller noise.
Bridge, port lookout, floating debris. Bearing 186.
Combat
Fire
sonar.
1.
Lost contact. Able. Last bearing.
Fire 2.
1. Last range.
30 yards. Fire 3.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 052. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Antler, report. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 027. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
And
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 037. Range 500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Charlie, bearing 326. Range 7,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 035. Range 7,600 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 035. Range 7,600 yards. I designate contact. Fox. Time 15:36.
Roger. Antler engaging contact. Dog.
Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 267.
Through 357.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 267 through 357. Sonar eye. Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Maple, reporting.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Charlie, last known bearing 336. Range 4,400 yards from Bloodhound. this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Charlie, bearing 337, range 4,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 033. Range 7,400 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar.
Bearing 033. Range 7,400 yards. I designate contact George. Time 1540.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie,
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 345. Range 2,100 yards.
Engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Rudder amidships.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 346. Range 1,700 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 346. Range 1,300 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 136. Range 5,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Maple.
Bloodhounds, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Charlie, last known bearing 332. Range 2,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 346. Range 1,000 yards. Bearing steady.
Roger.
Combat sonar. Torpedo bearing constant.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 342. Appears to be periscope feather. Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 341. Appears to be periscope feather.
Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 341. Range 600 yards. Bearings drifting left.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 066.
Combat sonar. Contact.
Dog.
Now bears 323. Range 200 yards. Bearings drifting left.
Lunar Voyage has been torpedoed and is taking on water.
Fire 1.
Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing
Fire
278.
2.
Combat sonar.
Lost contact. Fire 3. Last bearing 323. Last range 200 yards. Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 309. Range 1,200 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick. Bearing 148.
We've lost Lunar Voyage. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 147. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 304. Range 800 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, unknown results.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey.
Combat sonar.
Contact. Easy. Now bears 303.
Range 400 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 304. Range 300 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears
306. Range 200 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Bloodhound,
Fire
this is
1.
Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Charlie, bearing.
Fire 2.
4. Range 900 yards from Bloodhound.
Fire 3. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 310. Last range 200 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regained contact. Box, bearing 122. Range 6,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Charlie. Bearing 321. 7, range 600 yards.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Charlie. Last bearing. 3, 2, 7. Last range. 500 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Charlie, last known bearing. 3, 5, 2. Range, 800 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Easy. Bearing. 0, 5, 3. Range. 600 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing. 1, 3, 1.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 0, 1, 5, 2, 1, 0, 5. Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 0, 2, 5. Range 600 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 0, 2, 2.
Appears to be periscope feather.
Active search. 0, 1, 5 through 1, 0, 5. Aye, sir.
Hockey.
Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 3, 5, 5. Range 400 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/3 to the horizon. Bearing 3, 4, 7.
Appears to be periscope feather.
Roger. Hockey attacking contact. George. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie, sonar report.
Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 3, 0, 8.
Range 200 yards.
Very strong propeller noise.
Surface radar has regained contact. Able, bearing,
Fire 1.
3, 9er, range 7,200 yards.
Fire
All
2.
escorts. Contact.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy.
Last bearing.
Fire
3, 0, 8. Last range 200 yards.
Well done.
Ready depth charge.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Easy. Bearing 1, 6, 7. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing 1, 5.
9. Bridge, port lookout. Floating debris. Bearing 2, 8, 4. Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 3, 0, 0.
Unknown results.
Hockey. This is Bloodhound. Proceed
Bloodhound,
to engage.
this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 1, 1, 6. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Roger. Maple engaging.
Maple. This is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Fox.
Roger. Maple engaging Bloodhound. This is Maple. Maple lost contact. Fox. Last known at bearing 1, 2, 3. Range 7,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar. This is
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 0, 7, 1. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
investigating arc. 0, 5, 6 through 1.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 1, 7, 7.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 0, 2, 5. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Lost contact. Able, last bearing 1, 3, 0. Last range 6,300 yards.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc. 3, 2, 6 through 0, 5, 6.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 3, 0, 2. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 0, 5, 9. Range 900 yards. Left rudder.
Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Rudder amidships.
Rudder amidships.
Bridge,
Port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 0, 5, 7. Appears to be periscope feather.
Combat
Sonar. Contact.
George.
Now bears 0, 5, 6. Range 600 yards. Contact increasing depth. New course. 0, 5, 6.
Course 0, 5, 6. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar.
Contact. George now bears 0, 5, 3. Range 100 yards. Bearing steady.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2. Combat combat sonar. Lost contact. Fire 3. Last bearing 0, 5, 3. Last range 100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Fox, bearing 1, 3, 2. Range 6,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout, oil slick, bearing 2, 3, 0.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. George, last known bearing 2, 2, 3. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
3, 7. Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. All engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Fox, bearing 1, 3, 6. Range 6,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Antler picking up survivors from Lunar Voyage.
All escorts, contact George has most likely been sunk by a Bloodhound. Well done.
Sonar. Combat sonar. Regain contact. Easy. Bearing 2, 5, 1. Range 1,500 yards. Active search 2. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 2, 5, 1. Last range 1,300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Fox, last known at bearing 1, 3, 6. Range 6,000 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Fox, bearing 1, 3, 6. Range 6,000 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Fox, last known at bearing 1, 3, 6. Range 5,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has regained contact. Easy, bearing 2, 5, 1. Range 1,500 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout, merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 0, 9, 2. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Easy. Last known at bearing 2, 5, 2. Range 1,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact.
Well, only one ship lost. Managed to pick up the survivors. Got 4 confirmed kills, and that basically pushed us over the edge to get the achievement ASW Expert. So we have 50 confirmed kills. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. We managed to try that new strat where instead of just going straight for kills, we suppress the U-boats long enough so that they go behind the convoy. And once they're behind, they're basically neutralized for a period of time, basically. Basically, in this battle, I had Maple engage Able for a good like half an hour. But once contact Able was behind the convoy, switched Maple to engage contact Fox, and managed to. I don't think Fox got sunk, but the same thing applied. Basically, just kept the U-boat underwater and suppressed, so they couldn't get a good shot off at any of the merchant ships. Other than that, we had quite a lot of juggling around and the other contacts, assigning different escorts to engage different ones. We didn't quite get a lot of kills very early on, but as the game went on, constant depth charge attacks, they wore quite a few of the hulls down. So yeah, 4 kills out of that. So I'm not too sure if this is the last battle. We shall see. If not, I'll see y'all in the next battle.